Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. We have been praying for your safe return, Warden.
I think I've seen as much dungeon as I ever want to.
I can believe it. Though I'm afraid if we do not act quickly to erode Loghain's support, we may all be seeing a great deal of Fort Draken in the future.
How much time do we have to stop him?
Very little. We will need to work together, and quickly. My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first, but he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat, yet even now I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled me. He may even believe it.
Can he still take the throne without you?
Perhaps. It will be more difficult for him, but if my father says the Grey Wardens are the enemy, many will believe it. He is a legend.
It's true. Our position in the Landsmeet is not strong, and this does little to help us.
At least that snake Howe is dead. That alone will not be enough, however. My father is committed to his path. You will need ammunition for the Landsmeet, and there I can help. You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that Howe and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Anora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Howe's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Erlina to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet. But you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me.
And what of Alistair?
I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough, and decent, but even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Anora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but...
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
Well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Loghain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Kaelin was a good boy, but Anora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same.
Why do you think she's trouble?
This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united against Loghain. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Anora means to give up her power easily. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain.
Alright. Let's discuss other things then.
We certainly have a great deal to plan.
What do you think Loghain is doing in the alienage?
Maker knows what that man is capable of now.
Alright. I've got work to do.
Of course, if I might make a suggestion, go speak with Anora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy, and the sooner we know which she is, the better.
Alright, so, this is the part in the game where we get to do a little bit of political engineering if we want to. And this is actually where I'm going to ask for a vote from the audience. it may be the last vote, it may not be. We'll see how the story progresses. But this is important enough, and there's enough different possibilities that I want some feedback from you guys. There are several choices to be made, but it all really boils down to two basic questions. Question 1. Who should we support to rule Ferelden? Alistair has been put up as a candidate by Arl Eamon, but now Queen Anora is wanting our support as well. So we have 3 choices before us. We support Alistair alone, Anora alone, or we can try to convince both of them to enter into a political marriage, in which case they will rule jointly. Alistair has our trust, and he is definitely a good man, but he also has no experience, and it's very uncertain whether or not he will be able to handle the burden of leadership. Anora is definitely qualified, definitely has experience, but sounds like she may be just as cold and as calculating as Loghain when it comes to holding on to power. So she'll probably be a very shrewd ruler. And so, it kind of, just like in the Dwarven mission, it leaves us with a bit of a gray area. No pun intended. And so that's why I'm asking you guys. Just feel free to comment in this video as to who we should support, either Alistair, Anora, or the union of the two of them, ruling side by side. The other question I'd like to vote on is Loghain himself. If we speak to Anora, she's going to request that we try our best to spare Loghain's life because he is her father, and because he was once a good man and a hero of Ferelden. But more than anyone else, Alistair, and probably to some extent Vexus as well, wants Loghain to pay for his crimes, possibly in blood. So the other question I'll ask for a vote on is whether or not Loghain should be showed mercy, or if he should be executed for his crimes. And based on the feedback I get from those 2 questions will pretty much dictate a lot of the major decisions that I'm going to make in the next part of the game. So I will do the usual thing, and after a week has passed from the date that this video is posted, I will look at the votes and make decisions based on that.